Alright, so I just got back from a 1 week trip in Japan and I am now back in Bangkok, Thailand. During my trip, I purchased the DJI Pocket 3. This is the Osmo Pocket 3. Now, originally I was actually going to purchase this in Bangkok because I wanted to have a camera that I could use to get some footage. And then also practice a little bit, get to know how it works, and then get into Japan and just start recording. But there are a couple things that kind of stopped me along my way, so I didn't actually end up buying it in Thailand, and I want to share the reasons why. Alright, so the first reason why I didn't buy the Pocket 3 in Bangkok, Thailand was because the warranty wasn't very clear. One thing that was clear that the reps actually told me, and I went to multiple stores to find out. So one of the reps, I think the one in Central, had told me that you're covered under warranty for 1 year, and that's only for software issues. So I went to the other one in M-Sphere, so the other store, and I just wanted to get confirmation on how the warranty worked. So I asked them again, is this device covered under warranty? They said yes, 1 year, any software defects. So that basically means that if anything happens to the actual physical device, then I'm not really covered for that. So what happens in this situation? So they do have a DJI service care center in Bangkok. You can send it in there. I'm guessing you're just gonna have to pay a certain amount for whatever the issue might be, so depending on what that is, and then that's it. So I don't know, that kind of got me wondering, this seems kind of odd. You're paying all this money. Why is the warranty not really covering much on these devices? So after doing all that online research, I decided to buy the Pocket 3 in Japan because I was going to Japan anyway, and I figured, okay, well, I want the warranty, so I'll just buy it there. So I bought the content creator combo, and they gave me some information, which is actually in English. You probably can't read this, but I'll read some of it. So basically, there's some information about any product defects, such as initial failure or missing parts. So it basically says the product cannot be exchanged in shop. You have to contact DJI customer service directly. Within 15 days of purchase, if the product is confirmed as defective, it will be exchanged. So that's good. So, maybe there's an issue with the product during the manufacturing process and it had a defect. So that's kind of a good thing, that if there's any issues, you can just go to the customer service and they'll give you a new one. After 16 days of purchase, it's basically eligible for normal repair, and it says in brackets, including replacement. So maybe there's an issue that they can't repair and they'll replace it. So I think that's pretty good. Also, it says the warranty period, product, body, and battery, 12 months after purchase. So unlike the case with Thailand, where you're only covered for the software, a software defect, this is way better, just right out of the box. So mind you, this is not DJI Care Refresh. This is the regular warranty that you get when you buy this product in Japan. It also says under the warranty period, accessories are included in the package, 15 days after purchase, initial defects only, excluding some parts. And then they basically give you the email here, and they say the online customer service is available between 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Japan time. Now, I actually did have to contact the customer support online. They don't speak English, so I basically had to copy and paste all of this stuff from the Google Translate, which was kind of annoying, but still got through it. And the reason why I had to use this was because I was trying to install the Mimo app, which you're going to need to actually activate the device. So I wasn't able to get the Mimo app on my Samsung Galaxy device for some reason, and they kind of walked me through it. They tried to troubleshoot things with me, but then I realized I didn't have enough space on my internal storage of my phone so for whatever reason it was trying to install this app using the external SD. So anyway, eventually I figured it out, so that's good. And then it says return and refund service will not be provided. I think that just means like if you open it up and you decide, oh, I don't want to use this, you can't just bring it back and then ask for a refund. Now, I want to talk a little bit about what DJI Care Refresh is because, well, we went into a little bit of the standard warranty stuff, but, you know, a couple of the big things about the Care Refresh is the fact that you can choose 1 or 2 year plans, and the price is actually pretty good. So what I paid for 2 years was around 6,800 yen, and I think that converts to, I don't know, we'll just say like somewhere around 50 or 60 $60 US. It's really not that much. So if anything does happen, then, you know, I'm not really paying that much out of the pocket anyway. So it covers replacement parts, repairs, shipping costs. Now, shipping costs might be a caveat because I'm living in Thailand. I don't know if they're actually going to be able, they're probably not going to cover the shipping from Thailand to Japan. So I'm guessing it just means, you know, domestically, so wherever I am in Japan, if I can just get the device into the service center, they'll ship it to where I'm staying. But again, I'm not really sure. That's what I'm assuming. And you get up to 2 complete replacements. So if there's just something that they can't fix, again, you get a replacement. So you just get a brand new device, which I think is worth it. There's one important thing that I don't want to miss. So generally, like, let's say because I'm from Canada, and if I purchase the DJI Pocket in Canada, I could buy the DJI Pocket Care Refresh in Canada and just activate it online. Now, I thought I would be able to activate it online in Japan after I bought the device. I mentioned earlier that I had to talk to support. Well, this was one of the main reasons because I was asking them how to buy the DJI Care Refresh because it was prompting me to actually input a physical address, which I had, but I just found that odd. So what they were telling me was that I actually had to go in store to purchase the Care Refresh. And this is what you can buy. So basically you can buy the 1 year or the 2 year Care Refresh. It's literally just a code. It's inside, so you scratch the little scratch part. And then what you do is you go on your Osmo Pocket device, and then in order to activate the, What you do is you go online and you can actually activate it using this code. So once it was activated, it said that my device, after I put my serial number, was entered, was eligible for the Care Refresh. So if you look it up, you can look up your info on your device, and you'll see that you're covered for the DJI Care Refresh warranty. Now, there is another big reason why I purchased the Pocket 3 in Japan. So if you're someone who travels and likes to make big purchases, you may have seen that you can get VAT refunds, or in some cases it's just tax-free. So Japan is huge on this. You'll see billboards and signs that just say tax-free shopping in all these big department stores or like electronic stores. So one of the good things is I basically bought the DJI Pocket 3 content combo for 88,000 yen. And that actually converts to just a little bit above 20,000 baht, which if you do the math at the end of the day, it's actually a little bit cheaper to buy in Japan versus in Thailand. So that was another huge kind of bonus. Now, not everything is cheaper in Japan, okay, especially when it came to SD cards and memory in general. And I learned that very quickly after filling up my 256 gigabyte SD card, which I bought in Thailand. So one thing to note is DJI will push I think it's called the SD Extreme Pro SD cards, so they have the fast write and read speeds. So when I got to Japan, they also tried to upsell the SD card after buying the DJI Pocket. But when I looked at the price, I thought, oh my God, this is like way more expensive. Like I think it's, double the price, or maybe even more double the price of the same card in Thailand. So, okay, it was good that I bought the card, the 256 gig card in Thailand, but it was kind of annoying because I didn't have enough space on my Mac, and so I kind of just had to stop recording footage, which kind of sucked. So that's definitely one thing to consider. Let's say you are in Asia and maybe you're going to go to Japan. Make sure you buy your SD cards, or like, let's say even external hard drive, maybe somewhere else where it might be cheaper, because I don't know, for whatever reason, Japan has, I would say, exorbitant prices on this kind of storage. So at least now I know. It's good now that I'm back in Thailand, I can buy all my SD cards at a reasonable price. Now, I realize that not everyone's going to be in the same position as me. I mean, I'm a Canadian living in Thailand, and I had a planned trip to Japan anyway, so this made sense for me, and the timing and everything just kind of worked out. But maybe you're just coming through Thailand and you want to get a DJI product, and you just want to start recording and taking footage for your friends and family while you're here. But you should take that into consideration. There is no DJI Care Refresh here, so you're only going to be covered under the warranty of what Thailand can provide you. And as of now, you're only going to really be covered for those initial defects, so that, like, software defects pretty much, right? So that's on the Pocket 3. Like, I'm not sure about other devices, so you may want to just make sure before you make the purchase. On the other hand, you might not have any issues, and you may not even have to use the warranty, and hopefully you don't. But for me, it's a big thing, and when you're going to spend around $1,000 or whatever, like whether it's a laptop or a camera, I want to make sure that I have some kind of coverage on it. So in this situation, it works out. So if you're considering it, and if it's realistic for you, maybe look into buying a DJI product in one of the eligible countries where it's covered. And one last note I want to mention, that it's not very clear, but it is online on the DJI website, that you are eligible for, on certain devices, for kind of an international warranty under the Care Refresh. So let's say I purchased the Care Refresh in Japan, and I end up traveling to South Korea, which is also under the Care Refresh scheme, and something happens, and I basically asked them if I could, if I'm eligible to get any sort of servicing there, and they said yeah. So if you're in another country that's covered by Care Refresh, then it's the same thing. You can just bring it in, and you're taken care of. So I think that's a bonus. Because I'm living in Southeast Asia, it's not too unrealistic to be able to travel to like Hong Kong or Taiwan or Japan, and these are places that I'm going to inevitably end up going to at some point in the future, right? So I hope this video helped. And yeah, I mean, if there's any other updates that comes up that's related to this, then I'll definitely post it. But this might be one of my first videos, so the whole like and subscribe thing would be cool. And yeah, ciao for now.